Got the secret hotline ringing at Go Radio. Mumford and Sons, what up?
Hey, Jordan, you got Ben and Ted here.
What's up, Ben and Ted? How are you guys doing?
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well, guys. I'm very excited for the new album, Delta, coming out November 9th. I've been very intrigued with your journey, doing the banjo thing, then the rock thing, then experimenting in South Africa. What can we expect from you guys on that new record?
It's a massive journey. It's a bit of everything from us, and it has influences from that trip to Johannesburg. It's got influences from our third album, Wild on Mind, and it stays true to some of the acoustic roots that we laid out in the first two albums. So for us, this is kind of feels like a proper seminal amalgamation album that touches on everything on top of a bunch of new things that we've been influenced by, from the more hip-hop urban music that we've been loving and listening to recently, through to pop music that we've started to kind of really wrap our heads around and bond over. So it's a mongrel of a record.
Incredible. So would you say, like, when you say hip-hop and pop and an amalgamation of all your influences, do you think, like, the way people listen to music nowadays, we can stream, we don't need to buy an album, so we can listen to everything. We can listen to hip-hop, pop, country, and rock all in like the same 20 minutes. So would you say that's kind of affected how you guys approach music?
I guess it has. I think all four of us have, different corners of music that fascinate us more than others, and what we make as a band is the sort of convergence of all of those interests and influences. I think with the age we live in with streaming and everything, it's kind of a great thing that you get to just hear so many different genres and music from all around the world and all through time, like you can go way back and listen to such interesting old music as well. So that has, a breadth of influence has always guided our musical efforts as a band, and it always will. And that's the spirit of, collaboration and exploration that keeps us interested and keeps us wanting to make more albums.
So with the state of the world today, like with Trump and with Brexit, has that affected you creatively? Does that change how you approach making music?
Yeah, I think inevitably we are sponges to the outside influences of what's happening. I wouldn't say politically we are a reflection of the time, but certainly on a more human level, I think that there's been a lot going on, and it's been an interesting time to be alive, I'd say. Even just kind of like completely off the grid stuff, like our lives have taken turns that we didn't anticipate, and we've had to face up to some hard truths about love and loss and life and death, and it's been intense, man, for us. And actually, as you'd expect, you can never anticipate those things happening. So we've had to kind of roll with it and channel our experiences and our reflections through our music, and we're very fortunate that we have that outlet, and that people hopefully will be able to take a bit of support or strength from our conclusions, that you can really you can always see light at the end of the tunnel, no matter what's going on in the world or what's going on in your own life, that there's always hope.
It's like you have to look for your guiding light. See?
Oh, come on. You know what's up.
Personally, for you guys, what is your guiding light? What or who?
It's just each other.
Oh.
Honestly. Yeah, I'd be lost without it.
That's the bond you're looking for in a band. I love it. Okay, so Delta coming out on November 16th, announcing tour dates here coming up on the 4th. When you're touring the U.S. and when you come through to the Twin Cities, hopefully, eventually, when you get to a new city, what do you like to do? Do you like to explore?
There are a few sort of things. There are a few guiding lights when we arrive in a city. One is record shops. The other's guitar stores.
I thought you were going to say beer. Normally, beer is your first guiding light.
Well, I usually have to have a here beer. Yeah, that's sort of like key. That's a key thing.
The Twin Cities have got pretty good beer going on.
Pretty beer. Yeah.
Many good memories. I mean, we've spent a lot of time in Minnesota and playing shows, so we kind of like to go back to places that we know and trust.
Yeah, and there are usually people by this point. We've been to these cities, often quite a few times, so it's nice to sort of connect with people, as we come through. So, yeah.
For sure. Yo, when you guys get back here, hopefully, for your tour, I would love to take you guys out for pizza and beer, and maybe a couple record shops. We'll get down a little bit before the show, all right?
Let's do it, Jordan. Let's break pizza bread.
Yes, let's do it. All right, cool. Thank you guys so much for making time for me. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, all right?
Nice one, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, dude.